Hi, crafters. Oh my goodness. I have so much fun stuff to tell you guys. Oh, my tea is still too hot, so I ran up and down the stairs. So I'm a little bit like out of breath. Yes, I have the most interesting condition. But I have so much stuff to tell you that I had something like, should I do a video? Should I do a live stream? I think a live stream is more fun. The only thing with me is that when America wakes up, I'm tired. I'm done for the day. And so I decided to do a live stream earlier in the day for me because I'm still a little bit more energized. Hi, Fatima. Good morning, my sweet friend. I'm doing great. I'm only a little bit out of breath because I was running up and down my stairs and I do not have a very great condition. Well, I need to do something about that too. But before I begin about rambling about all the fun stuff that happened, um, I got a new company that contacted me. I'm not going to say the name, it's an American company, and I have now made two designs for them. So when it's all out in the open, I just don't know when they, I don't know how to say it, will tell you guys. But yeah, I've been contacted and I feel so proud. I feel so honored. So, yeah. I placed my order from Eliza yesterday. Thank you so, so much for your order. I will tell all about the dolls. I Give me a second because else I will forget things to say. Hi, Ivona. Hi, sweetie. Okay, the first thing I want to say is that all my enamel pins, I have one here, but I have more. Let me go and grab my frame so you can see them. These are all my enamel pins. And these last two, sorry, this one and this one are an interactive one. These are now 50% off. You do not need a discount code, but I still have a few of everything left. And I wanted to get the money that I invested in them back. I know I will lose money by giving you 50% discount, but I rather have that tiny little bit money back so I can invest that money into making more accessories for the dolls. So that's why, and you know, I'm always open and honest about those kind of things. All my pins are 50% off. And for people who buy four or more, I have a special surprise, and you will find that in your package. So if you buy four or more pins in one go, I will add a fun free gift in your package with a value of about between $10 and $15. So just so you know, um, that's something I didn't want to forget to. Well, please stay. Please stay. I'm always afraid it comes down. So acute. Oh, acute. I had something acute. Thank you. Hi, Nilda. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining. Well, as I said, I started off with telling you guys that I'm now designing for another company in America. And I feel proud. I can't say too much about it because I don't know how the company wants to announce it, wants to keep it quiet. I have no idea. I didn't talk about that with them yet. So, but they bought two designs now that they requested. I made them, and I don't know when they will be released. That's not something they will tell me. They asked me to do two more, but those are in the works. Enough about that. I have fun, exciting news. As you know, and yes, I do a lot of videos about them, I know, but it's because I just love them. um, I've made those dollies, and I've made frames. I posted this on Instagram. I started all of this with Sanna. Sanna is the base doll for the people who don't know, and yeah, I say this correctly. And Ben is the base doll. If you buy any of my dolls, for the girls, please make sure you own Sanna. For the boys, please make sure you own Ben too, because those two die sets have the base die in them. And I did that on purpose, not to gain more money or to get more money off of you, but to save you money if you buy the add-on sets. That's the reason why I did that. So if you buy any of the dolls, make sure you have the base dolls. And I know I said this many times in my videos, but I just don't want people to be disappointed and not have the full on body part that you need to create all the dolls. Okay, so then I came out with three other girl dolls, and it will all make sense in a second. Um, Jessica, Lily, and Julie. So here they are, all three. The only thing I did is for two of them, I put them in a frame. I wanted to put the other two in a frame too, but I didn't have the time. So then I posted those frames on Instagram, and a few of you were like, oh, we sure want to have a frame because this frame, the inside of the frame is almost only a smidge smaller than an A2 size card. So then you can see the inside, the in sorry, my camera works backwards, so that's why I'm sometimes struggling to go left and right. But the inside of this frame is a smidge smaller than an A2 size card. But to sorry, I'm rambling on. So when I posted them on Instagram, you guys loved those frames, but those frames are a bigger die set. And to be honest, I'm a little bit afraid to invest in them. So this morning, I spoke to one of the sellers that I used to work for, and I asked him because I know he has his own factory. I asked him, would you mind me sending you the design for the frames? You produce them and put them in your AliExpress shop. And then I will send people over. So if they want the frames, not the dolls, the frames, they could buy the frame from you. And he said, that's a brilliant idea. So that's what I did. So those will soon, I guess, a week and a half, 2 weeks at the most, they will be available in his AliExpress store. And I will give you guys the link. Just so you know, I'm always open about those things. He and I will share the profit. There will not be a lot, but the profit that is there, he and I will share. Just so I don't have to invest in the frames too, because it's a lot. Nicole, I know what I'll be doing this weekend. I'm going to copycat off of you and make a frame and put some of the dolls in there. Ah, thank you, Fatima. I have your frame die set. Yeah, that frame die set you have is a little bit of a different size. And this is a brand new one. So a brand new size. It's more, let me see how big it is when you put it together in inches. Yes, this is like an eighth of an no 1/16 of an inch less wide, and when I measure the other side, it's also 1/16 inch smaller. So It's only a smidgen. So the inside is a perfect A2. Almost. Well, I'm not perfect either. So, so if you want those frames, be a little bit patient. They will come in the size. So, for instance, if you want to put a card inside that you got from a friend, it will be possible too. That's why I made them in this size. So then uh, I have so many things to tell you, and I'm struggling what I want to tell you first. Okay, then I think I'm going to do this one first. Then I produced these stencils. Sorry for the glare. This one is in the packaging, but I have one out of the packaging, but that glares too because it's a stencil. I've made these stencils to go with this small die set that fits perfectly on the girl dolls. So you could pick your own nose and own eyes. The only thing you need is a zero point 0.1 fine liner to work with it. The reason I did stencils and not stamps is because of the price. And the MOQs. The MOQs of stamp sets are ridiculous, and I'm afraid to invest. That's it. And then I thought, well, if you take a fine liner, a multi liner, zero point 0.1, and you have a stencil, you're good to go because, and I will show you, I've, let me see if the camera will focus. This is what I created with the stencil and just a fine liner. And I have one more, so you can see that you can even pick your own, choose your own nose. Sorry, pick your own nose. I keep on saying that. Hi, Midnight Angel. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you so much. So in the stencil, I don't know if the camera picks this up, but there is my logo here beneath. I think the camera picks it up very faintly, but there is Nicole's silhouette. So you know you have an original one, and that one fits perfect. It's to prevent you know who, AliExpress, from stealing my designs. That's why I asked the manufacturer to put in my name so you know you have an original one. Then I bought something and I will show it. I have to get it out of the packaging. I don't know if it works. I did not check. Honest to God. But let me tilt my camera so you can see what I'm doing. I've bought stickers. Now I have the die set and the stencil set, but I wanted to see if I die cut one of the faces, and it's now facing towards you guys, if one of these stickers would be small enough. Oh, that's cool. The eyebrows are separate from the eyes. That's something I just noticed, but I wanted to see if any of these eye stickers would fit onto my dolls. Let me see if I can take that. I just bought these on AliExpress. So, and if they work, of course, I will give you guys the link. But I saw them and I had something like, yeah, I like to try this out. They are a little bit, uh, this stuff makes me nervous while I'm doing a live stream. Why don't I get them off the paper? You guys are stickers, right? Oh, sometimes. Why is this so hard to take off? Huh? Oh my goodness, what did I buy? Do you need to weld these into water? I'm not sure. Let me see. There aren't any instructions on them. I think you have to weld them. We say well. Oh, that's a Dutch word, Nicole. Let me see what I honest to God thought these were stickers. No, I think you have to put them in water and then place them on. Ah, shoot. See, I now you can see that I don't lie, that I didn't test them. Oh my goodness. Ah, well, I thought if these would work, I would look up a manufacturer that could produce these into stickers for me that make, oh, well, that fitted on my dolls. Well, I have to go and investigate how this works, look up what I bought, and maybe they have an instruction video because I'm trying to get them off the paper, but I have the feeling that these are those pieces that you have to cut out, rub off the backing into water or something. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Well, okay. Back to the drawing board. I thought it was a fun idea to give them realistic open eyes because in a die I can make open eyes, but that's really hard to do and you have to stack them and it's giving all kinds of trouble. So I had something like if these were stickers, we could do open eyes too. And imagine, for instance, these eyes, these that are now in between my fingers on top of your doll. I think that would be so cute. So, yeah, I'm going to look if I can make those into stickers. Well, you win some, you lose some. That's a nice idea, Nicole. Maybe you can get stickers made of your dolls. Oh, stickers of my dolls? How do you mean that? The whole entire doll? I could turn them into stickers. That's not a problem. I'm only looking for, well, I was only thinking of doing the eyes because making open eyes in dice is very hard to do. Oh, the face stickers. Well, then I have to look up if I can make them in like a matte, not a shiny or glossy, but in a matte. Well, that's a whole different story. I will figure that out. It's now in my brain, so I have to do something with it. Okay, and the next fun thing, I have two new ones and two more, but those will come in a few weeks. I truly want to produce them all and let them ship to me and show them to you guys. But the problem is just finances. It's expensive to do. So, as promised, I would I promised to make an Afro American lady. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce for me. I'm doing my best. And I had something like, I want to make her look so cute. This is what I came up with. I know her face doesn't show up in the video very well because those are just now red lines. But I called her Melisa because I honestly love the name, and Melisa was the first African American woman. At least I think she is African American. Melisa, I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry. um, who placed an order for my dolls, despite the fact I only had those cheeskins. That's what they call us here, cheeskins. And so in honor of her, I called her Melisa, and I like the name. So, and oh, look at how cute her hair is. Those flowers are not attached. You can do them or leave them away. You can do bows, whatever you want with her hair. But I loved the curly things beside her hair or her face. Sorry. So, and I don't know if you noticed, but I gave her a princess doll dress. That one will be in the die set as well. So you could dress up all the dolls as a princess. So everything that I make, like accessories for one doll, will fit on the other doll. The only thing that um, oh, that's one that I'm working on now. I'm making one with longer hair and like a hairband, like what I'm wearing here in my hair. And that one will only fit on that doll. But I will do absolutely everything in my power to make everything that's on a one of the particular dolls that it fits on the other ones as well. And I thought I was the first one. No, sweetie, I'm so sorry. She was first. I have to be honest. And thank you, Crafty Sentiments. Yeah, so she is the first one, and she is in production now. And if all goes well, I will have them in about 1.5 weeks here. I've put them in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. But again, if you buy her, please make sure you also buy Sana because else you are missing the base to build her. And I know it's early, I know, but I couldn't resist. I had her done and I was in love. I had something like, I have to do this one. And I named her Pixie. I thought it was the perfect name for this witch. Yes, I gave her blonde hair and light skin, but of course you can pick any color skin, any color hair. It's just for the picture. Don't worry about it. But this set will come with all the bats, with the spider web, with the big spider, with the like she's wearing a cape, with the bow, and with the bigger bat, so that bat could function as a hair elastic. How do you call that? Hair tie. See? So I called her Pixie, and those two are now up for pre order. I only was able financially to do a small amount, and I have to wait until the other ones sell so I can order more. If they sell out, of course, I will order more. Don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, sometimes you have to. We in the Netherlands say row with the belts you have, and that means like you have to do with what you got. In the Netherlands, it's not common to have a credit card and to be able to spend money that you don't have. And um, I know that for American people maybe sounds funny, but yeah, that's the way we are brought up. So I can only spend what I truly own. So I can't order lots in advance and pay off that bill later. That's not an option for me. So yeah, that's why sometimes have to do things in a smaller amount or a slower pace. If it was for me, I would order 10 different die sets and make fun and cute add-ons. I'm working on one. Don't worry, on a crafty one. But yeah. And to all of you who ordered them, thank you from the bottom of my heart because Ben and Thomas, I was a little bit worried. I have to be honest, but they are selling like crazy. And of course, you can do them in darker skin. That's not a problem. And I will make a prince one of these days. I'm not sure when, but I will make a prince version that goes with Malisa, and that version will be a male, of course, and will have like a more African American hairdo as well. So they would make a cute couple. But I will make sure that the clothing they wear will fit on all the other dolls. So on Ben, on Thomas, on Lily, on Julie. I'm always afraid to forget to say things and that people have questions later on. And That's why I'm trying to be as precise as possible. But yeah, Pixie and Melissa are now up for pre-order. If all goes well, I will have them in about 1.5 weeks. I know I set my Etsy to a delivery time somewhere around 6 weeks, but I do that on purpose because I'm always afraid that, or there is a holiday in China, or a plane is delayed, or the driver has a flat tire. You know what I mean. So don't worry about the 6 weeks. That's just so I don't get any warnings from Etsy. But as soon as they hit my desk, I will make sure to ship them out. My guess is 1.5, at the most 2 weeks, that I will have them. That's a good idea. Not spending money you don't have keep you out of trouble. Yeah, that's true. But that's the way we were brought up. We only have a debit card. Of course, there are Dutch people who have a credit card, but having multiple ones is for us something that's very odd, not common at all. Odd is not a good word. It's not common at all. Not every Dutch person owns a credit card. um, we do things by cash or by bank and then with your debit card. So yeah, if I have the money, I can let them be produced. And then it's scary because then I put all my savings, business savings, and then I'm scared it will not sell. And yeah, that's heavy. Having an own shop is a little bit scary sometimes, I have to admit. Um, yeah, I told everything that I had to tell you guys. Let me double check my brain because well, but I had to order extra Julie's and Jessica's and Lily's and Sana. So I'm so grateful you guys like them a lot. Please tag me on Instagram. Let me first take a sip. Else it looks so stupid, me with the cup. Please tag me if you post something you made with the dolls on Instagram. I love to see it. I really do. Um, I'm thinking about doing something else fun instead of putting them only into these frames. Of course, I can put them in on a card and make a stunning card with it. But I have an idea. I'm only not sure how to um, make it work, but I have an idea, and if that idea works, I hope that the factory is willing to take this design also from me, produce it, and put it in their AliExpress shop because I'm almost positive you guys will like that idea too. But yeah, I have to think about it, wrap my brain around it. So much. Why do I always feel in a hurry when I do live streams? I asked myself that question right before I started this live stream, but I'm always afraid to bore people. That's what I think that is the matter with me, that I always feel like I'm in a hurry. To be honest, not common for me either. I use my debit card. Oh, I only have one credit card, which I try not to use a lot. Okay. To me, and excuse me if I'm wrong. It's just that I don't know. Only things that I heard from people that I spoke to and were willing to share that kind of information with me. But to me, it feels like, as a European, feels like Americans have at least five credit cards and a debit card, and that's what I always thought. That's just like they think of us all wearing those wooden shoes. Well, I wore them once in my life, and this year I become 50. So, yeah, it's true. I will become 50 this year. I feel so old. Oh, well, that's another subject. But yeah, that's what I always thought, that American people always have 5 or 6 credit cards, and we are brought up in the Netherlands that a credit card is having a debt, yeah, and um, how do I explain this? They taught us that having a debt is a very bad thing, and I want to underscore it, very bad thing. So that's at least what my parents taught me. So that's why I always have like um, a kind of a hate relationship with credit cards. I once in my life owned one, and I was even too afraid to use it because of what other people would thought of me when I would get the bills in. So that's the difference in our upbringing, I guess. So my parents taught me you can only spend what you truly own, and that's sometimes challenging, to say the least. But hey, I'm a person who lets people be, do not judge people that way, and because I know the way they let me think about credit cards is not a true way. There are people who pay off their loans, that I don't know how to call it, in a respectful way, are doing nothing wrong. But that's something I learned over the years to understand and look at it from another perspective. So I let people be, um, but you know what? Sometimes I don't mind having the credit card fear. That makes me not spend too much and later on think, oh shoot, I need to pay that off and that off and that off. So I have something like, you do you, I do me, something like that. You're never boring. Ah, thank you, Yvonne. No one I know has more than two. Okay, even though they have the funds, but they do not have more than that. Okay, see, you learn something every day, and please teach me, because hey, it's just unknownness. I don't know. So um, many Americans do have more than one. That get them into trouble quickly. Yeah, that's what they always taught me. Like, if you have a lot of those, you will it will grow over your head and you will be in deep trouble. And they always embedded me with a kind of fear of those credit cards. So that's why I sometimes say I only ordered a small amount, is because my bank account only can handle a small amount, if you know what I mean. Hi, Haley. Hi, Sidi. Love all your designs. You are amazing. Ah, thank you. I'm not that special at all. I'm just living. I truly living my dream because of all the people that buy my designs and make pretty things with them. And so it's not all me that's amazing. It's you guys that craft with the things that I design and make them look so pretty that other people want to buy them. So my thank you to you is as big, and respect is also as big. Sometimes it's so hard to explain what I want to say in my limited English, but I mean well. I hope you know I mean well. Yes, you are. You are amazing, talented, and such a sweet person. Ah, thank you, Fatima. I use my credit card to get points and then pay off at the end of the month and get things free. Yeah, I heard about that. I find that very interesting because in the Netherlands, mm, We don't have those things. Sometimes I see vlogs or videos from small business owners, and they say, "Oh well, I bought it with my credit card, build up enough points to go on Amazon and buy this for free." And then I'm thinking, "What? For wait a minute, for free?" And then I have something like, "Did I miss something?" Okay, let me go and investigate. And then I try to investigate how that works, because I have an always, I'm not nosy, I'm just curious in the most respectful way how things work in other countries. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm not trying to be nosy or know what people have to spend or how much they earn. That's not something I'm after. But when I see those vlogs and I think, okay, you can get that for free. We don't. Mm-mm. No, never been on Amazon and got something for free or had so many points we could buy something for free. That's stuff we don't know in the Netherlands. That's the same when you guys talk about coupons. Oh, I had a 20% off coupon. And then I think, why on earth do craft stores in the Netherlands don't have coupons? But that's out of jealousy, I have to admit. A healthy jealousy. Don't worry. And people here use it to get points. Oh, yeah, that's something I heard about it too. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Lievert. News for all is my cousin. Sorry, Christina. Excuse me. That's a long story. Not going to tell to all of you, but um, Christina, and she is my cousin. So, American Express has points program, Capital One. Okay. Oh, it just makes me curious. How does it work? You know what kind of programs I like to watch? Like those how do you call those people? Couponers that go to grocery stores and calculate how many of coupons they have and how many of those products they can buy. That kind of stuff. I always find that very interesting. Then I see the numbers go up and they have all those coupons and the numbers go down. That's something in the Netherlands is unthinkable. Yeah. So, well, then you know a little bit the difference why we look at that as okay. But I have the only big wish I have. Um, no, I have multiple, but one of them is visited like a Michael's or the stores you all buy your craft stuff. I so want to look in the inside of those stores. I know there are videos, but it's not the same as you are physically there. We don't have those. And so we have to go to expensive craft stores to buy our craft stuff and etc. This show extreme, yeah, extreme couponers that's used to come in. They have a bill of 500 and only pay $2. Yeah, I am always curious if everybody all over America is able to do that extreme couponing. That kind of questions. I don't know why I'm so curious about those things. Maybe because we Dutch are a little bit known by being cheapskates. We want the best quality for the lowest amount of money. That's yeah, yeah. We don't all wear wooden shoes, but most of us are cheapskates. I have to admit that's really a Dutch thing. Oh, personally, I don't have the time or wait a minute. Inclination, that's a new word for me for that type of stuff. Inclination. I have to look that up. I see that by watching Dr. Paul. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's absolutely true. We can be generous if the people we are generous to are generous too. But we try to get quality is everything to us. So it has to be a good quality. And how do I say this? Yeah, we can try to be cheapskates. Yeah, in all kinds of way. Yeah, yeah. I see that as well. Yeah. But I have to admit that the what I find as a European, and maybe I'm a little bit biased, um, but I do think we are like an open and welcoming kind of people. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, as I listen to what people say, like for instance, when Tracy was here and the experience I had that she, for instance, that she was so surprised that we all spoke English or speak English, and we are kind of givers too. Yeah, and givers in the way of making people feel comfortable, trying to please everybody. Yeah, yeah, but maybe that's also because I grew up in a part of the Netherlands that's known for their hospitality. So, but hey, enough about that. No, not. I'm not going to go further about the differences. I just wanted to let you guys know that these were coming, and that I'm designing now for the new company. As soon as I know if I can tell you guys, I will let you guys know. Um, I think most of you will know this company, but that's a guess. Um, and I feel proud. And but I owe it all to you guys. So don't think that I think oh I did all that. They come to me after you guys. This happened. One of the ladies that designed for one of the teams is also in the other team, and that owner was looking for a new designer like me, and so she referred her to me. So, and that's what I owe to all of you. So, thank you so much for that because, yeah, it makes me able to do the things I love to do. I really enjoy doing. So, thank you for that. Hi, Charlene. Oh, you missed it all. I'm sorry. I was about to shut down, but I want to show you if you want, if people still want to see. Um, I've talked about these frames. I posted the frames on their own. So not the dolls inside, not the dressing up, but the frames. Um, these will be produced in the die set, and those will be sold on AliExpress just because they are too expensive for me to let them be produced, shipped to me to sell, and then to ship off to you guys. So I made an arrangement with the manufacturer that they are going to sell these frames in their shop and split the little profit that is in the frames with me. So yeah, um, and that's truly because you guys asked me for the frames and I wasn't able financially to produce and sell them myself. Because I already was doing other things. other things. I've designed two new dolls, so Melisa and Pixie, and these are now up for pre-order in my Etsy shop. If all goes well, I will have them in about 1.5 weeks at my home, and then I will be able to ship them out. And I was also talking about the stencils and about the matching die set. I just put it away, sorry. And about the matching die set, how they worked, and about the two new boy dies because they are going very fast. I was very glad that I trusted my gut and ordered a lot of them. So those I have and I can ship out. And there will be an African American boy coming soon. So that's in a short version what I was talking about earlier on. But if you want to know the details, you can watch this live stream back as soon as I closed it. Thank you, Charlene. Yeah, I'm going to go, sweet people. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for making these dolls such a success. Um, in at first, I was hoping, but I didn't dare to hope it was such success as it truly is. So, thank you for all your orders. I absolutely value it. And because you all watched until the end, but you have to give me about 10 minutes, I will, and I'm making this up as I go. I will put in a discount code. Please don't type out this discount code. I just want to give it to you guys for people who watched the entire live stream. Um, and I will do it CK5D. And it's a really odd code, I know, but that will give you 10% of your order. So if you are going to order something, but you have to give me about, let's say, 15 minutes because I have to put in the promo code in my Etsy shop before it works. So CK5D. That's a discount code for 10% off as a thank you for listening to me, being a part of uh, the video, the live stream, and just because I like you all. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for watching, and until soon. As I when I have the dolls here and put them together into paper, I will come on and show them to you. Bye.